Barbershop Conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys, let's see, where can I put this at? Okay. Make sure you guys go get checks and balances, man. Support the independent movement, man. Support the independent movement. I'll say this. Timothy Bradley, you are a Hall of Famer, dog. 100% Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. And if you want to talk about full careers, you definitely deserve it. Had a great amateur career, had a hell of a pro career. You know what I mean? I don't know how you did it. You know what I mean? How you configured yourself to be a top level fighter, and had a lot of heart, a lot of toughness. You understand every inch of that ring, and I want to be the first to congratulate you. And obviously, I'm not one of the voters, but I know a lot of people that do vote, and I'll send out a text and tell them, or I'll call them, so it won't be like no conspiracy or anything like that. I'll call them, and I'll definitely advocate on your behalf. Now, me and Timothy Bradley aren't friends. We gonna disagree on a whole lot of shit. I done called Timothy Bradley out on a whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? I still don't think he should have commentated on that fight. Him and based off of integrity, Oscar Valdez and that Cuban that Shakur Stevenson just beat. I thought they should have walked off after the co-main event and left it as is. But uh, you are a Hall of Famer. Congratulations. And uh, Timothy Bradley is one of the first fighters that Top Rank reached out when I was a newspaper to cover. They put advertisements and for you, Timothy Bradley, in our newspaper. This is over 10 years ago, and I used to get on the bus to go to Indio. If you look at those old videos, Tim Bradley, that's me, man. That's me. If you got videos of the media out of those media runs and all that, that was me. And you beat Manny Pacquiao into discussion. You earned it now. Don't justify shit anymore. Don't justify a goddamn thing anymore. You won the first fight. What put you in the Hall of Fame was how you dominated the guy that knocked out Manny Pacquiao. I was in Vegas. You literally dominated Marquez, right? And just had a hell of a career. Timothy Brown, you had a hell of a career, man. You beat the guys that were great before they became gatekeepers, respectfully. You know, you beat the guys that became tune-ups for the Earl Spences, the Sean Porters, and I just wish I would have saw that Timothy Bradley Earl Spence fight, when he was your mandatory. But I understand business is business. You can lean on he's on the wrong side of the street, but like you said in your interview, fighters understand what they up against when they get in the ring, and I respect the fact I've listened to you grow as a commentator. Uh, Now you're just telling the truth. You're not interested in going viral. When you first got the job, you knew how to be polarizing. You knew, shit, I'm gonna just go viral this week. I'm gonna say some of the craziest shit ever. Now you're leaning more towards the truth. You're not so extreme. Just tell your truth, and your truth is enough. And I think that is a beautiful thing. Uh, Congratulations. I believe now you got 5 belts for all 5 of your children. Uh, I know Timothy Bradley's career very well because Timothy Bradley didn't know me because I was Ken Miller's assistant at the LA Sentinel. So his name would be on the articles, but I would do a lot of the work. And I want to say congratulations. To me, you're a Hall of Famer, dog. You know what I mean? And um, you got the fight that you should have got on your side of the fence 3 times. You got Manny Pacquiao. You didn't get Floyd, but you knew you wasn't gonna get Floyd. That's just the reality of this beast. And your preparation for fights is just insane. You know, I used to call you. You had 3D abs. I mean, it was just insane. And if you can make weight at 147, uh, if you can make weight at 147, I don't know. I'll think about something. Maybe I'll go into camp with you. You know what I mean? It'll be great to do it. It'll be great to spend the day with you, Timothy Bradley. And for old time's sake, you don't. I was a little kid, not a little kid, but I was young in the game when I covered you, so you don't remember. May or may not remember. But now that I have a bigger platform and I'm very outspoken, you know who the hell I am. But you did it the right way, Timothy Bradley. And regardless of how I feel about you then, I respect you now. I respect you then. I just disagree with you on a whole bunch of shit. But the reality is, you did it the right way. You fought hard. You fought hard. You fought in arenas where there's only 10, me and 9 other people there. I've been there. From you done fought in every casino in LA and California, and make sure you get your retirement from the California Athletic State Commission, because I'm pretty sure you done put over in 100 rounds. Um, and you married, you have 5 kids, you did it the right way. And what's understood don't have to be explained. Through yourself, you know others. And you did it at the end of the day, you did it the right way. You have a beautiful home in India. I believe you have a beautiful home in San Diego, if I'm not mistaken. And that's all I got to say. But tomorrow we're back at. But I just want to double down because that interview by Lance Pugmire took me back down memory lane. I wasn't as popular as Lance Pugmire because he was on he was working for the LA Times, so I was working for the LA Sentinel. So, but you earned it, Timothy Bradley, for sure, for sure. I got a lot of memories of you, a lot of memories, and you're going to be a two-time Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? Then if you desire to get in promotion or managing, you're going to be a three-time Hall of Famer. And I believe that's the reality of this shit. And keep on encouraging those young kids. I've heard a lot of stories about you pulling kids to the side and talking to them for a couple hours. Uh, I understand Timothy Bradley's discipline and humility. He was a very he. I'm not going to use the word humble. He has high humility, and um, uh, yeah, and his work ethic was insane. And at the end of the day, congratulations. If they don't put you in the Hall of Fame, the East Coast writers may not. You got to start doing interviews with those East Coast writers, okay? Because you never fought over there. So you got to fight. I think the furthest you fought is the Midwest, like Detroit, right? So I think you got to go start talking to those Midwest to East Coast writers. These West Coast writers that have votes, they're gonna vote for you because I drove up and down the freeway, going to all these casinos, watching you. And this is another thing that you guys got to understand. Y'all wanted a guy like me outside of boxing, didn't want me in boxing. But you guys got to understand, if you guys would have protected me, even if you disagreed with me, Timothy Bradley, you would have a vote. Andre Ward doesn't need my vote, but I'm talking about guys like Timothy Bradley who got to start campaigning. Yeah, you know what I mean. And well-deserved career. I'm being honest. Well-deserved career, and I'm only gonna tell the truth on barbershop conversations. I'm not gonna lie, even if I disagree. You've never disrespected me, Timothy Brad. We've disagreed, and I can respect the fact that you came up to me as a man, and I wish I hadn't dropped my money because I was buying a ticket to the Deontay Wilder fight for one of my friends in LA that was coming up a day later. And but yeah, man, congratulations, well deserved. I hope this video gets to you. And if you know Timothy Bradley, oh, I got your cell phone number. I'll send this to you because you may not ever get a video like this from me ever again. Because I'll be critiquing you on the mic, but well deserved career. Make sure you get your retirement from the because 100 rounds in California, you get your retirement there. Make sure you go in the Hall of Fame in California. Make sure you go in Minnesota, and you will be doing this again. I want to see if you can make 147 in 25 years when you go into the Hall of Fame as a commentator, because it looks like you're on your way to being you and uh, Andre Ward. Even though I disagree with Andre Ward on a whole bunch of shit, Andre Ward should have been a little bit more forthright. He should have been a little more forceful in the sport of boxing, and he should have stood on his square as it pertains to the integrity in the sport of boxing. And he'll never admit to it, but in his silent moments, he'll really understand what the hell I'm talking about, because these fighters should not be going through what Andre Ward and Floyd Mayweather went through. And you can include yourself in that, Timothy Brad, but you didn't have the platform. You know what I mean? You didn't have the platform to speak, but now you do, because we listen to you twice a month, 3 times a month on ESPN. So congratulations, Timothy Bradley. Uh, And congratulations to your family, your hardworking wife. She may not know me, but I've spoken to her countless times in your career, waiting for you to get weighed in and stuff like that. And you got 5 kids, you got 5 belts, and you're a superhero to your kids, man. You really are. And so I'll keep on disagreeing with you. Outside of this, it's 2:28, ironically, and I'm about to go pick up my 2 beautiful kids from school. So congratulations, well deserved. I'll see you. I don't know when I'll ever see you, but yeah, congratulations, Milk Deadhead. Well deserved, man. Peace.